Well, hello there, Minecrafters. Thanks for coming by. We're back in the resource pack test map, and I want to show you a bit of the changes I made. We are mainly dealing with the lag issue. This map does have a bit of lag, and I put out a video last time asking you guys for your help, and I got some good comments, good feedback for it. We found out that this right here, these signs, these wall signs, are the major cause of it. And I believe, the play sound section was the worst culprit for it, but we also had a particle section right above here that was an issue. I don't actually think it was necessarily wall signs. I think floor signs, I don't see why it'd be any different. But around here we mostly just have wall signs, so just changing them to floor signs I don't think would solve it. But I did move a large portion of the map. You can see up here, if I go out here, we no longer have the play sound section. We don't have the particle section anymore. We do have it, I just moved it. I also made this entire map in a new world, a new save file. Now, the thing I didn't like about the last one is I had villages floating in the air, so I got rid of those. And if I take the particle section way over here, you'll see we still have the regular particle section with the fireworks, but there's nothing around here. This has moved quite a few blocks away. That's one of the changes I made. It was a pretty quick change. I think these are the same. The grass really stands out. I don't know why it didn't. It seems like it stands out more. Grass colors from different biomes. Anyway, yeah, that's basically the same. Mr. White is back alive. Very good. Wondering, should we name all our mobs? You guys could come up with some pretty cool names. I don't know. Play Sounds is still here, but we've moved it. Moved it into a section that is quite a bit far away, because this also has a ton of wall signs. This is the most wall signs, I think, of the whole map. So you can see there's nothing around here. I've separated, hopefully to get them, because I think the lag is just massive amounts of it put in one area. Because right here we have 24 frames per second. That's not too bad. It's not the greatest, but it's not too bad. So Play Sounds has moved away. I've done one really big change. I think you're really going to like it. Paintings are still the same. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just check out some of my other videos. Here I had a few people actually suggest this, and I'd never thought about it. But we can actually get rid of all the signs and just, I moved the obsidian a bit. Now we have the words up top when you look at the items. And it was frustrating with these because in order to do these, I had to, because they're already called Golden Sword, I had to rename it to something else and then rename it back to a Golden Sword because I wasn't using any mods for it. I was just using it in Anvil. I'm sure it would have been easier without that. But now that all does, pops up like that. So it's not as, I think it works really well. It's not quite as nice as having the signs there, I personally think. But for the most part, it's the same. You can see it looks slightly different just because of my OCD, and I wanted it to be symmetrical, and that's the best I could do. But anyway, yeah, and we are going to get back into the resource pack videos very soon. But I want to finish this other really cool update that you're going to like. Now, did I show you this? You may have glanced. The biome section is gone. It's gone. I didn't really... I think it was always kind of not what people wanted. Where was it normally? It was... Oh, it was out here. It was out here. It went over top of the mob jail cell things. And I'm going to show you what I have now, because I think you're going to like this a lot better. It's just going to take a fair bit of time because I think I've done 8 of them so far. So now we go to, just like the Play Sounds, similar to that. I wish it was 1 door instead of 2, but the way I have it spaced out. And the Creeper Rug, we're kind of stuck with 2, but okay, here we go. There we go. Let it all load up. And this is our return button. For some reason, I really like these. These are just to mark out the biome territories, but I really like these poles. I don't know. I might try to do something with it. But here we have the ocean biome. We have the plains biome. Pretty cool. So if they go back, I can't remember the the measurements. I think it's something like 70 by 90 or something like that. Got a village there. This one I particularly like a lot. This is ever since 1.7, the mountains have been getting snow on the top. So this is Extreme Hills, and it's cool because you can see the different grass colors. And a lot of people wanted to see the flowers, you know. I think it's a much better biome display. And originally when I did the biomes, I just wanted to see the grass color, but I'm thinking if you're playing a texture pack, you're playing in your survival world, it'd be nice to see what the world actually looks like. I really love the way that looks. And for the most part, I've only modified very, very small parts. This is actually right out of a vanilla world. It's interesting when you change biomes and you look at the sky. I'm not sure if that'll pick up on YouTube too well, but it goes to like a little bit of a darker blue there from Extreme Hills to, I think it's desert in the middle. And we have desert here. We have a desert town. Very cool. Here we have taiga, and I sorted that out. It is called taiga, not taiga, based on Jeb's word at Minecon, because I thought it might have been taiga, but I think it's taiga. Could be a debate forever and ever. And here we have the forest biome. Really like the green color of that. So you can see it's kind of more of a deader green. Deader. Is that even a word? Dead green. The taiga there. Here we have the swamp. Swamp's interesting because it even changes grass colors in the actual biome itself. I had to modify this one quite a bit in the back section. Hopefully it looks natural. A lot of swamps are mostly water, and it was really hard to find a witch hut that wasn't in pure water because to me, I want to see the grass color most of all, but we also want to see what it looks like with water. And river biome, this is pretty cool. I found a nice little winding river section. River is river. Okay, river's pretty normal. I was gonna say beach. Beach is interesting because it doesn't actually. You don't actually spawn mobs in it, I believe. Passive mobs, I don't think. And then these ones I just finished. So I've done 8 so far. This is Nether. Now, Nether is, or it's Hell actually, is what the biome is. Nether is very interesting because, or Hell's interesting because when you're in the Nether, it's actually kind of, you can see everything. But when you bring the blocks into the overworld, it's fairly dark. So I tried to light up a bit with glowstone. Some of that glowstone was already natural. I just grabbed it. It's pretty cool too because you can like see what it. Oh, there goes the sky with the sky biome. You can see like a cutout. Like I don't know. Originally I thought maybe I want to put walls, but I kind of like the way that it just chops out like that. But I also put the portal there in case you wanted to enter and see what the actual Nether does look like. But this is a pretty fair representation of what your Netherworld's going to look like on a resource pack. And then we have sky biome, and I probably will add a little portal to the end because the sky in sky biome does look quite different in overworld than it does in the actual end. But there's the sky biome. Finish that one. Now, I am not entirely sure how I'm going to do the rest of them because for sure I'm going to have the main biomes, Mushroom Island, Jungle, Ice Spikes, what else is there? Mesa, Savannah. But there's the technical biomes that I probably won't do. I mean, I'd love to have them all, but it just takes so much work. Like, one of these will take me, depending on what it is, it'll take me at least a half hour to an hour to get it all cut out and properly and all that. So this stretches this little bridge here. Try to use a block that was different, like you wouldn't normally find in a world. Cobblestone, you might find it in some building stuff, but you're not going to really see it laying around unless water has hit some lava or something. So I think that looks cool for the bridge. I was also thinking of putting another layer up top, but as far as they go, what do you think? Because the next biome on the list I think is Frozen Ocean, Frozen River, and I don't know if I really want to put those in. I don't see any benefit. Definitely Mushroom Island, Jungle, Mesa, all the really unique ones. but I do like putting all the biomes. The other thing is, if I put all the technical ones, it's going to take forever for you to go down and see like the jungle biome. Like even on the last biome section, it took a long time to get to the jungle one unless you had the teleport. I'm not going to put a teleport every single biome. But anyway. Hopefully you guys like that. I think it's going to be really fun and really cool to look at. I don't know if I'll be showing a lot of it in videos. We also got signs and stuff. And in case you're wondering, I've done this with MC Edit. I don't really know any of the other programs. But MC Edit is sort of my go-to girl to help me do Minecraft in large projects. Then we should probably put another desert biome with the temple. I didn't have really enough room to put a village and a temple. I like the little island there. It's cool. I love the way water looks when it's just like a wall of water. When it hasn't updated and you just see a cutout thing. I love the way that looks. It's very cool. And then all the way down, like it's like a cutout of an actual world. But yeah, let me know what you think. I think you're gonna like that a lot better. As far as doing it in videos, I don't know. I really don't want to make the videos too long. I already get some comments that they're too long because sometimes they're 24 minutes, and it's a little bit of time to showcase a texture pack, resource pack. Anyway, any other suggestions? I think I've gone over all the little changes I've done. This is all basically the same as what we talked about last time. Yeah, I don't think anything's different. And these still spawn normal behind the invisible walls. Oh, and by the way, in case you're wondering about the invisible walls, I had a guy ask me about them. This is a filter by Amlup, I think his name is. I actually got introduced to it by Jigarbov on one of his videos. But it's basically making it's a gold block that turns invisible, kind of. I don't know. Check out his videos. He can explain it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I will keep plugging away at the biome section. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I love looking at textures. It's one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft. Anyway, enjoy your Minecrafting. I will have this map available when I get all the biomes, but until then you can download the last version. It works with 1.7, and I'll see you next time.